What's good, y'all? KeaToSuccess here, back with another video. Yeah, it's been a minute. It's been, what, about 2 months? Last video I dropped was the beginning of the year, or end of the year, right before the beginning of the year. Uh, I apologize about that. I've been meaning to make a video, more than a couple videos, but I had some things going on that I had to take care of, and, I had to take basically a mental break as well. Uh, Stuff's been going on, and it's been stressful. It's been good though, and I just want to let y'all know where I'm at. As y'all can see from the title, I'm quitting trucking. I'm getting out of trucking. It's all cap. I'm lying. It's just get y'all to click on the video. So again, I appreciate it. Before I get into it, please like the video, subscribe, share, um, show other people what's going on with the trucking industry, and this is coming from experience from owner operator. But with the title, I'm not quitting trucking. Definitely something I have thought of, just out of spur of the moment. It's just been going on. It's just been stressful, but things been good too as well. So I can't complain. I shouldn't complain. But I'm gonna let y'all know the experience and what I've been going through the past 2 months basically at this point. Um, by the time y'all watch this video or whatnot, probably about 2 months. But the good news is I got another truck. Like I said in my last video and a couple others, goal was to get with between 2022 May to 2023 May. I wanted to get 3 to 4 trucks. So I'm at number 2. I got brand new, spanking new truck, 2023, 0 miles on that motherfucker. Got it right at the beginning of the year, January 4th. Um, so I thought I was doing good. Got that set up, got a driver, found a place to lease onto, a small carrier and whatnot, and I kind of went that route. I didn't want to go big carrier because they seem not to pay, the bigger percentages. They want to start you at 70, 77%, or something like that, or they're paying $1 a mile for owner operators, and um, it's all bullshit because the place I'm at right now, they don't allow basically owner operators to expand and get bigger. So I had to find somewhere else to lease the truck onto, which whatever it is what it is. It threw a wrench in my plans and what I was hoping to, because the place I'm at is great. But with that being said, I don't mind it because I shouldn't be relying all just on this one company. So I'm cool with it. Might as well go ahead and get through the bumps and bruises now, so everything be smooth later. So that's how I see it as. So yeah, so pretty much I got the truck, got it rolling, found the place, everything was good. I had took 2-3 weeks off for the holidays and got back rolling. I think mid-January. Went back to the West Coast. Did my one run there because I did switch. No more West Coast for me. I'm done with that. I've been running for the East Coast for the past 3 weeks now, 4 weeks now. So I've been running East Coast. It pays better. As far as from pays better from my uncle and my dad, because he switched over a little bit before me. He's probably averaging about $1,000 more a week than I am, and spending less in fuel. And I couldn't see any more. I saw more positive than negatives than me to switch to from the West Coast. For me to switch to the East Coast, so I made that jump and switched to the East Coast, and I don't regret it at all. I'm gonna have some video about that out soon, so just check it out. Be in tune with it, because I'm gonna get back on the road making these videos for y'all. I'm gonna try to stick to the one video a week and keep on going from there. But yeah, so back to the truck issue, where my headaches have been going. Why I titled the video this name. So I got the truck rolling. Boom, January 4th, I picked the truck up, or driver picked the truck up and picked up a load the same day. Boom, rolling. I'm like, all right, bet. I'm not working yet, so I'm just kind of overseeing this, seeing how it's going. So he did it for run the first. He picked it up on a Wednesday, so he did like a half week basically. Other things he had to do because he went straight from where he was from, straight to go pick the truck up. Carry light. So he went back to he made it back to his crib to pick up stuff, so to get the truck situated and for his liking, which I don't mind. trying to make sure my drivers are comfortable, or trying to make sure my driver is comfortable at all times. And my main priority is him, making sure he's taken care of, especially if he's taking care of my equipment. So I'm gonna trust it with that. So, end all be all. He does his first run. A weekish later, after that, I'm supposed to get paid. I set up the direct deposit and stuff like that with the guy I'm leased onto payroll or whatever, and I don't get paid. So I'm 2 weeks out. He's been running for about 2 weeks and I haven't got paid yet. I'm like, all right, cool. Issue was, as far as I know, the route numbers were messed up. Fixed it, and as y'all know, typically routing or whenever doing basically payroll, direct deposit stuff takes 5 business days, which means a week. Basically, that's how I see it as. So I'm like, all right, I gotta wait another week. So wait another week. So week 3, still nothing. And I wouldn't say I'm panicking yet. I still have money in the bank. I was okay. I was paying the driver, paying for fuel, no problem. I'm like, all right, this should get handled. Yeah. It's kept it going to week 4, still nothing. Week 5, still nothing. And during that time, at some point, my driver made a mistake and had to get a wrecker involved. The truck was okay, nothing was harmed, but that cost me a pretty penny. That's probably where I was at peak, super stressed out. Like that's why I'm as you're sitting here as an owner or as a business person or just like any stressful situation that you're in, you're going through your thoughts like, did I do the right thing? You start doubting yourself, and you can go down a rabbit hole for sure. And I did. I ain't perfect. I ain't all positive and shit all the time. I try to be, but at that time it wasn't the case. I was, stressed out. Like at this point, I was tapped out now. I, I to make sure my driver got paid. This was before it had happened. I have a car. I went to. At this point, I had no more money because I had about 12,000 in the bank. I had no more money between paying him and paying for gas, and obviously the minuscule little bills I did have too that I was spending on. I went to one of them title loan places and I had to put my car up for collateral. Wasn't much, but it did the trick for at least another week and a half or so. And that was pretty much just to make sure I paid my driver to make sure he's straight, because he's been cool. He's been understanding through this whole thing, and I appreciate him for that, and 100%. But back to that. So that's another thing I did that's causing to the stress too. I'm all in 100%. I ain't backing out. So, but yeah, I got these thoughts going through my head, like, should I be doing this? Should I, just negative thoughts. And I had to snap out that shit, like, nah, like, you're doing the right thing. It's just, stuff ain't all coming together how it should be. And it is what it is. You just gotta take the hits and keep going, keep fighting. It's not about how hard you fall or whatnot, as y'all, cliche to say, but it's you gotta keep getting back up every time you fall. So it ain't nothing. You can't sit there and lay there and pout and quit, because what's the point of that? You wasted all your time and energy just to give up and not to see it through, all because you're running into a little bit of issues. Nah, like, it's not that easy. I'm not quitting that easy. Y'all shouldn't quit that easy, and that's on anything in life. Keep going. Don't give up. Don't get discouraged. Yeah, it sucks, but you're gonna turn out better for it and whatnot. So yeah, I had to snap out that mentality because it wasn't a good place to be, and I switched up out of there. I still think about it, but it's not as bad. At this point, I'm just like, is what it is. I gotta keep going, keep trucking, and go roll with the punches. As people may say. So I'm at, yeah, like I said, 4, 5, 6 weeks. Still issues with the bill pay, and I probably at this point, Chuck's already, it's a month. Chuck at least probably made about $20,000. So I'm missing $20,000. I done used up all my reserve cash trying to basically keep the truck running, keep my driver happy, pay him. And so now I'm starting to get on the guy I'm leased to, like, yo, like every day, like, what's going on? He's telling me this, that the payroll people are saying they got it or it's here or there. And I'm just like, all right, well, what else do we need to do? Because I don't got the money. It's like the same excuse every day, every week, for like 2 weeks. I'm sitting here thinking like, bro, now you just playing like, is you trying to screw me over? Cause I'm young. You think I don't know nothing? You think I'm by myself? Cause it's not the case. Cause I got people behind me. It ain't just me. So, I'm starting to think that I was thinking stuff that I shouldn't be thinking. But cause the way I would do business is, if a guy was leased onto my authority and they came into a predicament or issue or billing issue, basically, what it comes down to is, all right, this guy leased my truck on to here. He got his driver to work. He's been running and working as he should. Really hasn't been no issues. I'm gonna pay him his money that he's supposed to get, and I'll eat it on the back end for myself, because it's really not his problem. The billing issue has nothing to do with him. It's all on my end. So let me get him straight, and I'll take care of the back end. That's how I do business. If I was in his position, which I'm not, but I'm hoping to be at some point. Because at this point, I'm feeling like, he's operating on limited cash, which is cool, but it's screwing me over. It's fucking me over. It's putting me in a tight spot, because I can lose my driver because he's not getting paid. He definitely could have been like, bro, Keanu, I'm done. Like, I can't do this. Which he, again, appreciate him. He hasn't. And I'm sure he's probably thought about it, but he's done stuck it through. And again, I can't appreciate him more than enough for that, because then I gotta go find another driver and set the truck down and repeat that process. So I don't know. I finally like snapped. Respectfully talked to him, sternly, and kept it stoic and whatnot. I'm like, dude, like, you have to do something at this point, because it's 6 weeks. I had to actually sit. My driver sat for about 10 days, because at that point I was tapped out. I didn't have no extra money to go out for him to work or to put fuel in the truck. So I had to be like, bro, you gotta sit. You gotta sit. So with me not getting paid, having the record issue that caused a couple $1,000s, and then just not having enough money for fuel, I'm damn near out of business with that truck at this point. Because again, I haven't been working at where I'm leased onto. I gotta wait from the time I work or the time I turn my last paperwork in. It takes 3 weeks for payroll, and I hate it at the place I'm leased on. I love them, but that's probably the only thing I hate. Is just, it ain't no instant pay. I gotta wait 3 weeks from the day of turning paperwork in. So I'm not getting paid until March, I believe. By the time this video come out, I probably would have got paid already. Or March or February, something like that. And I already got other expenses coming out that check as well, because that would been my West Coast run. And then I had to take a week off after that because they didn't have no work for me when I switched over to the East Board. So I'm just getting hit from all left, right, up, down, side to side, back and forth, everywhere. It's when it rains, it pours. When it rains, it pours. And it's fucking pouring like a motherfucker right now. And I'm just sitting there standing in the rain, no umbrella, soaked to death. So I was able to get through all the situation, like pretty much what I would say broke the camel's back, but definitely with the record issue, that was a big stressor right there. Because I had to rob Peter to pay Paul, and thank God I got the people that I have in my life. They're there to support me, and I know thank you my mom, my dad, my uncle, my grandma, my grandpa, my sister, my girlfriend, all being there, contributing, and I got through that. Paid the record, and got up out there because they're about to be like, you got to impound the truck because no payment, man. It was simple, but them guys, is robbery. Some places are honest, but other places they don't care. They gonna take everything for you. And mine cost a lot because they had to use 2 records. Again, nothing was flipped over, nothing was damaged. It was just in a bad predicament. I'm not gonna get into it. Just know it cost me fucking money. But yeah, I'm robbing Peter to pay Paul, and like I said, I put my car up for collateral. It's just all bad at this situation. So, what's all said and done, if what y'all can learn from me is do more research, ask more questions. I probably missed a couple questions when I was choosing where to sign on to. Big thing is, is your company cash flow? Do you got cash on hand? Do you got factoring? Because these are some of the things that cause the issue. Because the guy I'm leased onto at the time, during this time, he didn't have factoring. He was just working from straight with the brokers and waiting the 30, 60, whatever days that it takes to get paid. If you guys don't know, when you working with the brokers or shippers, you don't get paid as soon as you drop the load. It's going to take 30, 60, maybe 90 days before you get paid. And what most people do is they have a factoring company. And so the factoring company just fronts you the money, and they wait for you to get paid, and they just charge you a fee or a percentage, whatever the case may be. But he didn't have that set up because he's not fairly new, but he was running the way he was operating. He was running off of that, and he didn't need factoring at the time. But he grew kind of too fast, and he needed factoring, which fucked me over and caused me issues, as you can see, and his business is fucking up my business, basically. And it comes down to because he didn't have his ducks in a row. And like I said, he a cool dude and stuff like that, but it's not personal. It's all business. And man, you didn't have your ducks in a row. I didn't have my ducks in a row, and it's just all bad at this point. Because at the day of this video, we're still working on it. Now I done gave my bank statements, transaction history to show like, yo, I don't got the money, never touched my account, so I don't know where this money's at. But this should be enough to prove that y'all need to refund that money back to where I'm leased onto, so he can get it to me. But they don't care. They gonna take their time, do what they do, and basically fuck you over. But yeah, ask questions. Do they got factoring? Are they cash flow? Do they got cash on hand? These are all things that can affect you, as you're leasing on, whether you're leasing on a driver or you're leasing on yourself. Um, you don't want someone else's business messing with your business. Um, yeah, it happens sometimes, but um, you don't want to deal with it at all. Um, you just rather just keep everything seamless as it should be. And he got a factoring company now. He's fixed that, and we're working on that, and we're rectifying the situation. But it sucks at the end all be all. Um, I appreciate him. We came to an agreement. We got my truck back on the road now. Uh, he agreed to pay gas and pay my driver, um, so we can keep the ball rolling because I can't afford at this point to keep the truck rolling. Now, if I had the money that he owes me, which it wouldn't be an issue as much. But since I'm basically don't got no money now until I get up into March and start getting my weekly settlements, it's tight and it's stressful, and I got people depending on me, and it's just tough. It's it's tough, but I put myself in this position. I like to be in this position. I may complain about it. It may suck. It may make me get these thoughts like I'm gonna quit trucking, or I need to quit trucking, or do this or that. But I know I like it. I like this grind. I like the hustle. Um, it gives me goals to work towards. Um, keeps me thinking. Keeps me on my toes. It's because once you get out that hole, it feels great. Or you figure a way you out the jam if you feel like you're invincible. Um, and I mean that's the grind. That's the hustle. At the end of the day, y'all. And that's why I do it for. I do it for myself. I do it for my family, and I do it for the grind. I do it for the money. Um, money over everything. Money over everything. And I'm gonna keep grinding because, as y'all know, I got big goals, big aspirations, and ain't nothing gonna stop to get in my way. And y'all should do the same when y'all out here, whether it's trucking or not trucking. Keep grinding, keep to it, and don't give up. Get back up, keep pushing, because you're gonna make it there. You're gonna get to the top of the mountain. You're gonna get over it. But guess what? There's gonna be another mountain for you to climb. And are you gonna stop there because you got to the top of the mountain, or you gonna keep going, get back to it, get back to grinding, and prepare for that next mountain climb, because it's coming, y'all. So I appreciate y'all watching the video. I know it's a little bit long. You already know videos are normally long anyways, but I appreciate you got to the end. Please like the video, leave a comment. Um, excuse me. If you learned anything, comment down at the bottom for me, please. I appreciate it. Share to anybody out there thinking of becoming an owner operator, thinking about buying a truck or getting another truck, whatever the case may be, because they can learn from my experience and learn stuff not to do, and do better than me. Because like I said, I put this content out so y'all can do better than me, and I'm trying to give y'all a blueprint, and give y'all a rundown to what it is. So KeaToSuccess out. Deuces. Catch y'all later, man.